Oh man, this is really crazy because Jay-Z looks like he's not playing out here with Jay Prince because Jay Prince has been talking crazy about him and stuff like that. So Jay-Z sends powerful message to Jay Prince after making him check in Houston and talking about it in Drink Champs. So we're gonna get into it, but before then, do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. So the news on the street and the words on the street has been talking about this, crazy thing going on between Jay Prince and Jay-Z, which Jay Prince went on Drink Champs to talk about. You get what I'm saying? Which is really disrespectful to the person of Jay-Z. You feel me? Jay-Z is not the kind of person in this hip-hop game that you can just wake up and disrespect. You feel me? He is a very respected rapper. He's a very respected man when it comes to the hip-hop industry. So it's really crazy. Let's check out what Jay-Z gotta say. But remember, everything still remains allegedly. It's what's on the street, and these street dudes are giving us updates. You feel me? So let's check it out. Here we have it from Street News, and this was on the street, right? Jay-Z secretly sends Jay Prince powerful message, allegedly tell him, I will be in Houston next month. Let's see who gonna check in. Man, I think, he's getting more interesting. You get what I'm saying? It's getting more interesting because Jay Prince looks like someone who's gonna say something about someone, right? And when he catches up with Reed, the person is gonna be like, oh cool man, you say this about me, and Jay Prince is gonna be like, nah, I didn't say something about that. So a lot of you all went on my comment section and say that, Jay Prince was drinking, right? He was really drunk in Drink Champs when he said that. Like, he must be out of his mind for saying that he made Jay-Z to check in. So this is really crazy because it got more interesting when Jay Prince went on $1 Million Worth of Game after Takeoff died, checking in with Jay Prince and the Prince family, right? After the death of Takeoff, he went on Drink Champs to deny that he never made anyone to check in because the police department are assuming that, assuming like an assumption, right? Assuming that he is extorting black rappers. He said extorting black artists. You get what I'm saying? For making them to check in. Because, checking in is not just, okay, cool, I'm going to come around and stuff like that. No, you pay a fee to check in. You feel me? It's like when you are going to the securities to hire a security, right? Maybe move with the police, you go and pay like $45 per hour and stuff like that. This is what the check-in means. And it's funny how this man went on $1 Million Worth of Game because the check-in game that he is playing in Houston allegedly was not working out. The check-in game got Takeoff killed. And right now, things are really going crazy for him. That's why he decided to deny it. You feel me? And he forgot that all those interviews that he had is still out here on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? So right now, after he talked about Jay-Z, Jay-Z decided to, speak about it. Jay-Z decided to check him. You know how Jay-Z go, right? You heard Nori say it, you heard Joe Budden say it, and say like, when you talk crazy about Jay-Z, he gonna text you, or you gonna get a call from Jay-Z. He gonna be like, hey, what's up with this, boy? You feel me? So it's really crazy. So for Jay-Z to say that he gonna be in Houston next month, let's see who checks in, means that he is telling us, okay, cool, this man is lying. He's lying. He never made me to check in. If he made me to check in, I'm gonna be in Houston next month. Tell him to make me to check in, right? Because he's gonna keep us updated via the street news. You get what I'm saying? So it's really going crazy. But remember, it still remains allegedly. But what do you all think? Because my problem with Jay Prince is this. He never made any white rapper, white artist to check in, right? He only makes the black rappers and black people to check in whenever they come to Houston. So I think that's crazy. You feel me? That's really crazy because it's like you are extorting black people. You are extorting your brothers, you are extorting your sisters because you feel like they're gonna do nothing about it. But you know that you can make Justin Bieber to check in with you. I never seen Post Malone checking with mob ties whenever he have a show in Houston. You feel me? The only black rapper or black entrepreneur that is not checking in is 50 Cent, because 50 Cent lives in Houston. 50 Cent been doing his business in Houston. He never checks in with no one, because Jay Prince knows that 50 Cent is not the kind of person you can mess with. You get what I'm saying? You can't mess with 50. So you know how 50 Cent moves, right? So I've been thinking 50 Cent relocated to Houston, moved in Houston and stuff like that. He never talk about Jay Prince. He never check in with no one. He's always moving alone. You feel me? And Jay Prince never talk about 50 Cent. He never say that he made 50 Cent to check in when 50 Cent moved to Houston and stuff like that. But this man made everyone to check in except 50 Cent, who is a black rapper and a black artist. So what do you all think about it? So he thinks that allegedly that he can make you check in if you are weak. You feel me? If he thinks that you are weak, he can make you to check in, because he feel like, okay, I run Houston. I can make anyone check in with me. I get money from them and stuff like that. And you all know what Chester White said about it. He said that he's been in Houston several times. Kodak Black said the same thing, right? When Takeoff died, Kodak Black traveled to Houston, right? He never checked in with mob ties. Kodak Black was in the street. He went to Fifth Ward. He never checked in with mob ties. He was out there, shopping. He was out there at the restaurant taking pictures with some, goons in the street. But he never checked in with no one. He said, like, I can check in with no one. Because when you check in, you end up destroying your life. When you check in, you put your life in danger, because these people are going to take you to go play dice game. You all know how Duke the Jeweler died. You all know how Takeoff died. It's all about the dice game, because they're trying to play the dice, and the dice is not going to be right, because they're going to cheat you on the dice, get some money from you. Quavo was losing about $7,000 and he started freaking out, right? Quavo started freaking out and he said, let's get out of here before I end up hurting someone. And his nephew Takeoff ended up being the one that is hurt. But Jay-Z is telling Jay Prince that, listen up, I'ma be in Houston next month. Tell him, let's see who checks in, right? Let's see who checks in. So what you all think about this crazy situation? Because, I think it's more crazy because, the person of Jay Prince is that kind of person. Some of you all saying he drinks and he gets high and he talks crazy and stuff like that. He's an old man. Yeah, he's an old man. Some people call him an OG, but an OG that can own up to, take the responsibility or, take the accountability of the death of Takeoff under his words. It's not really an OG to me, right? It's not really an OG to me, and he went ahead to threaten Takeoff. But right now, Jay-Z is on his neck, and he knows that Jay-Z is not the kind of person you gonna F with. Once Jay-Z notices that you're taking things a little bit serious, he gonna come for you, and that's how it goes. But share your opinions in the comment section. Tell me what you all think. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Still your favorite African brother reporting.